All right, hey guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started with your lava lamp designs, nice and big in the middle of your paper. Now you're just gonna want to make sure that you have a pencil and an eraser. I have my markers here with me today, but you can use anything that you'd like to color. So crayons, colored pencils, even watercolor paints could be really cool for this project. But we're gonna go ahead and get started with drawing our lava lamps. Alright, so now to get started, what we're going to do is draw a set of parentheses. Now if you're not sure what parentheses are, they are just two curved lines that face each other. So starting off pretty skinny at the top, and then widening our curve and bringing it back in towards the bottom. On the other side, we're just going to leave a big space between the two and do the same thing. You want those two curves to be facing each other, making sure that they also start and stop at the same points. Now for our geometric shape or our mathematical shape, we're drawing a trapezoid, which is a flat line at the bottom, two diagonal lines going towards the middle, and then another flat line on the top. So trapezoid is a geometric four-sided shape that has two diagonal sides and two straight sides. We're going to copy that exact shape on the bottom by drawing a flat line again to connect our parentheses, a diagonal line going in on both sides, and a flat line at the bottom. And believe it or not, we're going to do one more right underneath it, so those two diagonal lines coming down, and connect them at the bottom. Now these are our geometric shapes for this drawing that really help our lava lamp to stand up and have structure. Now we're going to use organic shapes to fill in the very cool and waxy shapes that happen in the center of a lava lamp when they get heated up. Now what I do is I just make these very free form, remember that's what organic means, free-form shapes by waving my drawing and my pencil round and around. I do some big bumps and some smaller ones. All I'm trying to do is make sure that these don't look like a geometric shape. I don't want them to look like a circle or an oval. I just want them to be wavy and wacky, and also make sure that I have enough room inside of them to color them in. So once you have enough organic shapes and you're happy with what you've got, go ahead and trace over your drawing with a black marker. So I'm going to go ahead and use a Sharpie, especially if you plan on watercolor. You definitely want to make sure that you trace using a Sharpie, because if you trace using any black marker, then it definitely will bleed once the water and the paint gets mixed in. If you're just going to be using crowns, then it really doesn't matter. But for markers or paint, I would very much suggest using a Sharpie to outline your artwork. Alright, and then once you're finished using the Sharpie, of course you want to make sure you put that cap back on, and I am going to grab my pencil and erase all of the pencil lines that I can still see in my drawing. Now, if you don't know what a lava lamp looks like, they are filled with very bright and vibrant and funky colors. So I'm going to pick a color for my lava, which I really want to do a pink. But I'm also, because I'm using markers, I think it'd be really cool to blend in different kinds of pinks in my lava. So I'm going to go ahead, use my marker, and watch how I color in my organic shapes. So I'm not really coloring in the entire shape. I'm going to leave some space left over in order to blend in some of the other pinks that I have. So you definitely want to color all of your lava the same color, but you can use different versions of that color. So for me, I have pink lava, and I'm going to use different kinds of pinks inside my lava. So let me finish up with this first shade, and then we'll see how I add in my second color next. Alright, so here's my next pink. It's just a little bit of a brighter pink, and I'm going to use this in the white spaces that I have left over, but I'm also overlapping the pink that I already colored. This just kind of helps to blend it in and create a more dimensional type of look, because that's what a lava lamp is, right? This slime or this waxy kind of gooey shapes in the middle that are being lit up. So you can have different colors or different versions of a color in your lava. Alright, so now I'm just going to go in with one last pink, and you see that I still left some white spots because I wanted to have enough room to add this darker pink in there. And I'm not going to fill over the entire shape again, I'm just filling in those little white spots and a little bit overlapping on the pinks that are already there. Alright, so once you're done with the color of your lava or your wax or your goo, whatever you want to call it, then you're going to need to fill in the background, which is the juice or the water that is in the lamp. Now remember, I said these lamps are very vibrant and funky colors. So with my hot pink slime, I am going to add in some green liquid in the background. You can pick any color that you'd like, just try to have fun and make sure that you use one color for the background. That way it doesn't get too confusing since your slime will already be so bright. Alright, and then the last thing that you want to make sure you color in is the lid and the base of your lava lamp. And why stop the funkiness now? So I have some hot pink, some lime green, and I'm going to color in the lid and the base of my lava lamp with this purple marker. Ta-da! So you are all done. Once you have your lava lamp and your lid and your base, take a picture, upload it into Google Classroom, and you're all finished. Now, if you want, you could just cut this out and hang it up somewhere. That could be pretty cool. Or you could even add a design using organic or geometric shapes in the background. Now, you don't have to do any of that. All I really need is the lava lamp to show that you can use organic shapes as well as geometric shapes to create a drawing. But if you had a lot of fun with it, then I'm really happy. Keep it going, upload it to Google Classroom, and I'll see you guys soon.